The woods hold secrets, secrets that have been whispered through the ages, carried on the wind and hidden in the shadows. These secrets are ancient, older than the trees themselves, and they speak of things unseen, of ancient powers and primal fears that lurk just beyond the edge of our understanding. They whisper of things unseen, of ancient powers and primal fears. The kind of fears that make the hair on the back of your neck stand up, that send shivers down your spine. These woods are alive with these whispers, and they seem to be calling out to those who dare to enter, luring them deeper into the darkness. The cabin in the woods plays on these fears, luring us in with the promise of a familiar horror story, a story that we think we know, but one that has been twisted and turned into something far more sinister. The cabin stands as a beacon in the darkness, a place where the lines between reality and nightmare blur. A group of friends, a secluded cabin, a sense of dread that permeates the very air. They arrive with the hope of a fun getaway, but the woods have other plans. The friends are unaware of the ancient forces at play, the dark history that surrounds the cabin, and the sinister secret that lies beneath its surface. But this is no ordinary cabin. It is a place where nightmares come to life, where the walls seem to breathe and the shadows move on their own. The cabin is a trap, designed to ensnare those who enter, to draw them into a web of terror from which there is no escape. It is a stage, meticulously crafted for a terrifying spectacle. Every room, every object, every creak of the floorboards has been carefully designed to create an atmosphere of fear. The cabin is a living, breathing entity, feeding off the terror of its inhabitants, growing stronger with each passing moment. Beneath the surface of this seemingly simple setup lies a vast, intricate conspiracy, an underground facility hidden from the world where dark experiments are conducted and ancient rituals are performed. This facility is the heart of the terror, the place where the true nature of the cabin is revealed. Ancient gods, shadowy organizations, and a terrifying ritual designed to appease beings of unimaginable power. These rituals are as old as time itself, passed down through generations, and they demand a sacrifice. The friends are unwitting participants in this dark ceremony, their fates sealed the moment they stepped into the cabin. The audience is drawn into the story alongside the unsuspecting victims. We watch in horror as the friends' worst fears are realized, as they are hunted and tormented by forces beyond their comprehension. We become voyeurs, unable to look away, as the terror unfolds before our eyes. We become voyeurs, watching as they fall prey to the machinations of forces beyond their comprehension. The hidden cameras capture every moment of their terror, every scream, every desperate attempt to escape. We are complicit in their suffering, our own fears mirrored in their eyes. We think we know what to expect. We've seen it all before, the same old tropes and cliches that have become a staple of the horror genre. But the cabin in the woods takes these familiar elements and turns them on their head, creating a story that is both familiar and completely unexpected. We've seen it all before, or so we think. The cabin in the woods challenges our assumptions, forcing us to confront the true nature of fear. It is a story that lingers long after the credits roll, leaving us questioning everything we thought we knew about the nature of fear itself. But the cabin in the woods subverts our expectations, twisting the familiar into something altogether more sinister. It is a masterclass in horror, a film that plays with our minds and leaves us questioning our own perceptions of reality. The familiar setting becomes a nightmare. The known becomes the unknown, and we are left to wonder what other secrets the woods might hold. It is a story that lingers long after the credits roll, leaving us questioning everything we thought we knew about the nature of fear itself. The Cabin in the Woods is more than just a horror film. It is a journey into the darkest corners of the human psyche, a reminder that sometimes the most terrifying monsters are the ones we create ourselves. The ancient gods of the Cabin in the Woods are beings of immense power and cruelty. These deities, often depicted in ancient stone carvings and mystical statues, have long been a source of fear and reverence. Their presence is felt in the dark, forested areas where these relics are found, shrouded in an aura of mystery and dread. Their origins are shrouded in mystery, lost to the mists of time. These gods have been worshipped and feared for millennia, their true nature obscured by the passage of ages. The foggy forest landscapes and ancient ruins where they once held sway now stand as silent witnesses to their forgotten glory. We know only that they crave blood, that they demand sacrifice. The rituals performed in their honor were brutal and bloody, involving the spilling of blood on stone altars and the offering of lives to appease their insatiable hunger. These sacrificial rites were believed to be the only way to keep their wrath at bay. Their motives are never fully explained, adding to their terrifying nature. The dark, ominous forests and shadowy symbols on cave walls hint at a deeper, more sinister purpose. But the true intentions of these gods remain elusive. This ambiguity only serves to heighten the fear they inspire. Are they driven by hunger, by rage? The wild, untamed forests and intense storms that accompany their presence suggest a primal, uncontrollable force. Their actions seem to be fueled by a deep-seated anger or an insatiable hunger that can never be fully satisfied, or by some alien desire beyond human comprehension. The eerie, otherworldly landscapes and strange formations associated with these gods hint at a motivation that is entirely alien to human understanding. Their desires and goals may be so far removed from our own that we can never hope to grasp their true nature. Some believe they are the remnants of a forgotten pantheon, worshipped by humanity in its infancy. The ancient temple ruins and forgotten shrines hidden in dense forests suggest a time when these gods were revered and worshipped by early human civilizations. Their influence may have waned over the centuries, but their power remains undiminished. Others claim they are Lovecraftian entities, cosmic horrors from beyond the veil of reality. The cosmic skies with swirling stars and dark, ominous caves with mysterious carvings suggest a connection to the eldritch horrors of H.P. Lovecraft's mythos. These entities may hail from dimensions beyond our own, their very existence a threat to our reality. Their true nature remains a chilling enigma. The dark forests and abandoned ancient sites overgrown with vegetation serve as a reminder of their enduring presence. Despite the passage of time, the mystery of these gods continues to haunt those who dare to seek the truth. Their influence is felt throughout the film, a palpable presence that hangs heavy in the air. The dense, dark forests and abandoned cabins in the woods are imbued with their malevolent energy, creating an atmosphere of constant dread and unease. Every shadow, every rustle of leaves seems to whisper their name. They are the puppet masters, manipulating events from behind the scenes, the puppet strings controlling shadowy figures, and the ancient forest clearings with ritualistic symbols reveal their hidden hand in the unfolding events. They pull the strings, guiding the actions of those who unknowingly serve their dark purposes. Their power is absolute, their will inescapable. The imposing mountain ranges with dark clouds and the ancient throne rooms with eerie lighting symbolize their unassailable power. No force can stand against them, and no one can escape their will. They are the ultimate arbiters of fate, their decrees final and unchallengeable. The ritual is the heart of the cabin in the woods. It is a dark and ancient ceremony, shrouded in mystery and steeped in blood. The ritual is not just a simple act, it is a complex and multifaceted event that has been performed for centuries, passed down through generations. Each element of the ritual has a specific purpose, and every action is meticulously planned and executed. It is a complex and bloody affair designed to appease the ancient gods and stave off their wrath. The blood spilled during the ritual is not just a sacrifice, it is a necessary offering to the gods, a way to keep them satisfied and prevent them from unleashing their fury upon the world. The ritual is a delicate balance, a dance between life and death, order and chaos. Every detail, from the choice of victims to the specific method of death, is of vital importance. The victims are not chosen at random, they are carefully selected based on specific criteria, each one playing a crucial role in the ritual. The method of their death is equally important, as it must align with the ancient traditions and satisfy the gods' demands. The ritual is a carefully orchestrated event, with each participant playing their part to perfection. Failure to adhere to the ritual's intricate rules could spell disaster for all involved. The consequences of a failed ritual are dire, with the potential to unleash chaos and destruction upon the world. The ancient gods are not forgiving, and any deviation from the ritual's strict guidelines could result in their wrath. The stakes are incredibly high and the pressure to perform the ritual correctly is immense. The ritual is overseen by a shadowy organization dedicated to ensuring its successful execution. This organization operates in the shadows, hidden from the public eye, and is responsible for orchestrating every aspect of the ritual. They are the keepers of the ancient knowledge, the ones who understand the importance of the ritual and the consequences of failure. Their role is crucial, as they ensure that every detail is executed flawlessly. They are the architects of this macabre spectacle, manipulating events to ensure the gods are appeased. Their influence extends far and wide as they pull the strings from behind the scenes, ensuring that everything goes according to plan. They are the unseen hands that guide the ritual, the ones who make the difficult decisions and bear the weight of the ritual's success or failure. But the ritual is not merely about sacrifice. It is about choice. The victims are not just passive participants, they are given choices, each one with significant consequences. These choices are designed to test their character, to push them to their limits, and to reveal their true nature. The ritual is a psychological game, a test of will and determination. The victims are presented with a series of challenges, each designed to elicit specific emotions and actions. These challenges are not just physical, they are emotional and psychological, designed to break the victims down and force them to confront their deepest fears. The ritual is a test of endurance, a trial by fire that pushes the victims to their breaking point. Their choices, however manipulated, determine the fate of the world. The ritual is a delicate balance of free will and manipulation, with the victims' decisions having far-reaching consequences. Each choice they make is a step closer to either salvation or destruction, and the weight of their decisions is immense. The ritual is a high-stakes game with the fate of the world hanging in the balance. The ritual is a perverse game played out on a global scale. It is a twisted form of entertainment for the ancient gods, a way for them to exert their power and control over the world. The ritual is a spectacle, a grand performance that plays out on the world's stage with the victims as the unwilling actors. The stakes are impossibly high, and the consequences of failure are too terrible to contemplate. The stakes are impossibly high, the consequences of failure too terrible to contemplate. The ritual is a delicate balance, a dance between life and death, order and chaos. The ancient gods demand perfection, and any deviation from the ritual's strict guidelines could result in their wrath. The pressure to perform the ritual correctly is immense, and the consequences of failure are dire. The ritual is a test of will and determination, a trial by fire that pushes the participants to their breaking point.